I'm Becky and this is makeup. Today I don't have anywhere special to be. I just feel like doing my makeup and I don't know, feeling a little bit more put together than I have been the last few days. Starting with primer and then going in with foundation. And then concealer. I'm realizing that Christmas is really soon, which I'm excited about, but it's coming up quicker than I was expecting, I think. I don't know. Time always goes by quickly. I'm just blending this out. Again, waiting to blend out my concealer till the very end, just so that it can sit a little bit longer. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Sides of my nose are kind of red today, so I want to cover that up. Just making sure everything is very well blended. Okay, now let's do brows. I let everything just kind of dry down as much as it will. Okay. Now let's set the face. I'm just gonna make sure there's no creases before I set the under eyes. And I'm just using my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder. I'm not really concerned about staying matte, but I do really like this powder. It feels, it doesn't feel cakey to me, so I like that about it. Let's do bronzer next. Just use my big fluffy brush. I just like to kind of blend in circular motions upward. I just find that I like that the best. Sides of the forehead, under the chin, sides of the nose. And then I'm just going to kind of brush a little bit over here. Alrighty. now let's do blush. I usually just like to get the base all set before I do my eyeshadow, which isn't necessarily the smartest thing to do. It's just a habit that I'm in. Sometimes I have fallout from the eyeshadow and then I have to figure out how to get rid of it without messing up the rest of my makeup. So if you don't want that problem, then start with the eyes and then do everything else. Okay, I had an idea for today's eye look. I'm thinking I want to try to do something with, do like a blue-green look. Might be a bad idea, but it's worth a try. Figure since I have my plaid shirt on, it's got like blue and teal and greenish blue. So I thought it might be fun to kind of try to use those colors. So I'm gonna start with this shade just to make sure everything's set, and it's just a nice transition shade. Just a light peachy orange. Okay. Alrighty, and then we'll go into, I'm gonna go right to this color. It's a green color. It's kind of in between olive and like evergreen. So we'll use that to start deepening up the outer edge here. And then I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna switch brushes. I have this little teeny brush. I'm gonna use that for this deep green over here. This one is more of an evergreen. I'm not very good at describing colors, but I'm just gonna do this mostly along the lash line and then just kind of brushing up. I'm just making this up as I go, so hopefully it turns out nicely. Then I'm gonna take just whatever's left on the brush and just take that along the lower lash line up close to the eyelashes. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to blend. I didn't put any more shadow on the brush. I'm just blending this out as much as I can. Okay, now I'm thinking that I will take this blue and I'm gonna use my finger and just kind of tap a little bit over here, trying to keep it within where I already have that green color. Well, I guess I have two green colors, just this outer triangle here. That color is so pretty, look at that. I like it. Okay, now I'm just gonna run this along the lower lash line slightly. Okay. Gotta get my mirror so I can see a little bit better now. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the green. I'm gonna do the lighter green. I can't really tell. So we've got this deep one, which I'm calling evergreen, and then this one is that in between the olive and the evergreen. So I'm just going to try to blend this together along the edge. And then I'll do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, and then I'm going to take this is a Maybelline eyeshadow. I think this color is called Champagne Fizz. But I'm gonna take it on my pinky and do the inner corner with that. Okay. Then I'm gonna take my brush again and just kind of lightly blend those together. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, I am happy with that. So now I'm just gonna go into mascara, and we're almost done. I think today's look calls for something on the lips. Something simple, but I really like that blue on the eyes. That's fun. I don't know what it is about this time of year, but I feel like doing more with my makeup, like fall and winter. I feel like I can do a little bit bolder eye looks. So something to be careful about when you use your fingers is to remember, well, either wash it off or remember that you have makeup on your fingers, so that way you don't try to wipe something off and then you get blue on you. Okay, I'm going to take my bronzer brush and I'm just going to use whatever's left on there and try to just add a little bit. I'm feeling kind of pale. Okay, I feel a little bit better with that. Okay, now let's do some lips. I think I'm going to just gonna use, this is a pretty neutral color. It's kind of a corally pink. But I'm just gonna line my lips with this. And then I will use this neutral color. And I think we'll leave it at that for today's makeup. So I had fun with this look, and I hope you had fun following along. Thanks for watching.